Yesterday, Disney just announced the release date of the new, thinner, redesigned Legacy lightsabers, and what are some of the other signs that we're seeing that Disney's making room for some more merchandise? All that and more, so don't go anywhere. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video. This is Finding the Force, where I cover everything Star Wars lightsabers and especially Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So just yesterday, Disney announced the official date that they're going to be releasing the Ahsoka Tano new lightsaber series from Galaxy's Edge. They didn't announce it on their own blog or Instagram, but they announced it on X, formerly known as Twitter, that starting on August 23rd until August 31st, Disney Plus subscribers only will have early access to purchase these newer, thinner, redesigned Ahsoka Tano lightsabers. So that must mean that my Disney Plus account must be connected to my Shop Disney account, so I better check on that. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to review these lightsabers as soon as I can get my paws on them. And if you are super excited for the new Ahsoka series, make sure to hit that like button, it's much appreciated. Taking a closer look at these redesigned Ahsoka Tano lightsabers, there is a noticeable difference, not only in design but in size compared to the previous models, which by the way, I believe they released two earlier sets of Ahsoka Tano lightsabers with different colored inlays. I'm not sure what the reason for that was, but looking at this new set, the first thing that jumps out at me are the screws in the main larger hilt there that I don't recognize from the earlier set. The set looks thinner. Of course, that Shoto saber is looking mighty small, and I really like that flare of gold up near the emitter of the larger lightsaber. And just for fun, let's just remind ourselves what the older set of Ahsoka Tano lightsabers look like, which we have here. As you can tell, these are much bigger, much heavier, and I remember those activation switches were triggered accidentally quite a bit just from using them and having fun with them, so they might have improved on that a little bit as well. But what are the other signs that they're going to revamp? They're going to redesign all of their other lightsabers. So within the last year, they started putting their hilts on sale, but they seem to be less common or less familiar designs like the Palpatine or the Luminara Unduli, some of the sabers that you think wouldn't be selling as much. So that kind of makes sense that they would have a select few that would be 30% off discounted, which were happening at Doc Ondar's. Then the next big surprise was over at Star Traders in Disneyland. The box sets were going for 30% off, which they still are, but there's a new development, which looks like Disney is making some serious room for some new inventory. I just noticed on Shop Disney today that they have marked down a handful of their different box sets of lightsabers. They are trying to liquidate and get rid of these older designs. So I was wondering to myself that if they redesign all their lightsabers, they'll possibly give this collection a different name. Then I reread Shop Disney's post where it says, receive special access to shop this legendary collection. Could their new series of lightsabers be called the Legendary series, where they use the new blade connectors? Link up above to check out this video where they gave away one set already, but it has the same blade, twisting blade mechanism. They're smaller blades, very small, the same as the Yoda lightsaber, which I also reviewed. I'll put that video at the end of this one. The connector looks very much like a Neopixel, but it twists in, it looks just as strong, and I think the connector is even longer than the blades that they've had since opening day. So unfortunately, after reviewing the Yoda lightsaber, the blade did not look more enhanced, it didn't look brighter. I was a little bummed about that, even though it had a different connector. They were more circular and looked more like Neopixel sabers, which I review a lot of on my channel. But this blade is much, much easier to insert and use opposed to the original design, which had two notches. One was bigger, one was smaller. So don't be shy, guys. Tell me down in the comments, are you looking forward to the newly redesigned Galaxy's Edge lightsabers? Are you looking forward to buying your new favorite character's hilts that it's going to be more thin and accurate? So thank you guys so much, as always, for joining me. You guys take care, be safe, and have an awesome Star Wars day.